superstar is the same. To have each member of the WWE Universe know your name.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for Monday Night Raw, and we have a special debut tonight. I'm not going to tell you who it is, you probably already know. And we're going to get right into that debut right now. We are live for Monday Night Raw. Go ahead and drop that like button like your name was Hulk Hogan. We are Rio Rancho, New Mexico. And we're going to jump right in to this main roster debut. Ladies and gentlemen, Mick McKay.
I'm going to be honest with you. Your wrestling sucks. You might need to take a long, hard look at your move repertoire and figure this thing out before you get kicked off of television.
Ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, Mick McKay is in the backstage area of Monday Night Raw tonight. And Paul Heyman just told him he needed to change his moveset. And we pretty much know that Mick McKay is going to make his main roster debut right here, right now. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. And Kofi Kingston already coming from behind to attack Mick McKay. What the crap is going on here? Mick McKay can't even make it to the ring for his main roster debut. People are already upset. Oh my God! Kofi Kingston went for the Hurricane Rana and got a powerbomb for his troubles, and then he gets the NXT Championship. Drove right into his face. My Lord, ladies and gentlemen, we was supposed to have one of the greatest debuts in Monday Night Raw history tonight with Mick McKay making his debut against Kofi Kingston. Oh my God, but Kofi Kingston took it upon his own to grab a chair, come out before the match started, and try to attack Mick McKay. But he has found out the hard way that you cannot get Mick McKay from behind. It is not easy. It's not something that people have done on a regular basis. Every time they attempt it, they get destroyed by the Scotch-Irish Nightmare. Man, this has been intense already from the beginning. We had a video intro. We had Paul Heyman telling Mick McKay, you better change your move set up before you get kicked off the main roster. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now, buddy. Why don't you go get Brock Lesnar? Because my move set got me the NXT Championship, and it's got me on Monday Night Raw, and I just took out Kofi Kingston after he tried to attack me. And Mick McKay's got a brand new look here. He looks like he trimmed the beard up a little bit. He ambushed you tonight during your own match. Do you have anything to share on that? Renee Young is asking Mick McKay about Kofi Kingston. We ain't got to wait to the pay-per-view. Let's do it next week, Triple H. Set the match up if you don't know what's going to happen. If you don't, you know what's going to happen, and you know you won't like it. Mick McKay telling Triple H to give him the match, but we ain't in NXT anymore. We are in WWE. We are on Raw. Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, they're the ones that make the matches. I guess Triple H is in control on this game and the authority, whatever you want to say. But he didn't walk away from Renee Young. He had a little bit more respect. Well, we've got our main roster. It was supposed to be an epic debut, and unfortunately, it was thwarted by Kofi Kingston, but he got an epic chair shot right to his back and a shot from the NXT Championship for his troubles. So let's see what's going to happen. Obviously, we are going to SmackDown. I went ahead and I chose the Intercontinental Championship instead of the United States Championship so that I could debut on Raw. instead of SmackDown because I didn't want to do SmackDown and main event. I wanted to do Raw and SmackDown. So I'm sure we can always go back after the United States Championship if we choose to do so. But for right now, we're going after the IC title and the World Heavyweight Championship. It's funny how they've got SmackDown on Tuesday on here, but they couldn't do the logos in the arena. And we have a one-on-one match with Dolph Ziggler, and it is the main event, ladies and gentlemen. The main event of the evening for SmackDown. Mick McKay already making moves on the WWE roster. Let's skip ahead and see if he can actually make a debut and make it down to the ring to face Dolph Ziggler. And we are here for SmackDown Live, Tuesday night SmackDown Live. Old set, old logo. The fireworks are going off. Michael Cole is talking in the background. I'm not going to let him talk, though. I'm going to talk over him. We are in Bakersville, California. And the main event tonight is Mick McKay going one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler, old Ziggy himself.
And what a lineup on this card, starting with a bang.
Sheamus defeats Heath Slater, Zack Ryder, Jaden Jett. We've got a bunch of frickin' jobbers up here, but not too many of my friends are on this roster right now. Wow, the Los Matadors and Kevin Owens get a big win over the $1 Million Players, primetime players, millions of dollars. And Tyson Kidd. Neville defeats Lance Xander. The Miz defeats Bo Dallas. Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt defeat the Busos. And now the main event, Mick McKay and Dolph Ziggler. This has been an exciting journey to the main roster. 35 episodes. This is number 36. We won the NXT Championship. We decided to just go ahead and skip on up. And there's Mick McKay once again. Trimmed his beard hair up, and here is Paul Heyman again.
What are you doing out there? Do you even realize that you're a WWE superstar? You need to step it up and define who you are as a person, because right now, you suck.
I can barely hear him. I'm going to have to turn that up a little bit. But he said, I suck. What am I doing out there? I suck. Okay, Paul, man, we're going to show you.
Hold on to your seats.
Mick McKay trimming his beard up a little bit. I know I said that earlier. He let the hair down.
In a match I am sure we will not
He dyed his
soon
hair a
forget.
different color.
Oh,
It's more of a
man. I
bronze
can't wait to
color
see
now
these two
instead
go
of
at
the brownish red, the Scotch-Irish red coming through him. I think it looks good. What do you think? As Mick McKay makes his way down, the NXT champion. Is he actually going to make it to the ring this time? It looks like he is. Got that belt in hand. It looks good on him. It's good to be champion. It's good to be king, ladies and gentlemen, of the NXT. And it might be a while before anybody comes and takes that belt from me. I'm sure they will make me defend it on the main roster pay-per-view. But just like Kevin Owens, I'm debuting as the champion. And I'm not going up against John Cena. I'm not going to defeat John Cena on my first night like Kevin Owens did, which I commend him for that. But instead, I'm going to defeat Dolph Ziggler, the Intercontinental Champion in real life. Doesn't have a title on this game, though, unfortunately. The DZ Crew. I actually like the fact that they changed his outfit up a little bit. This is different than what was on 2K16. It looks good. It looks real good. Dolph Ziggler, we're going to go ahead and skip into this matchup because I'm ready to whoop your candy ass. The hair looks good, Mick McKay. Come on.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoire.
Dolph Ziggler backing up a little bit. So is Mick McKay. Both these men have a veteran presence to them. They know their way around the 20x20 squared circle. They know how to use advantages. They know how to escape when necessary. They know how to use the ring to their advantage.
How do you see this number 10 contender in the
and to
world
take every
winning
corner
this
and
matchup?
shortcut that they must take in order to win a match. Dolph Ziggler, though, more of a face superstar, more of a person that follows the rules, where Mick McKay is one of those guys that doesn't give a damn about the rules. One of the most hated men in the NXT. Now the whole entire WWE locker room has got to deal with him now that he is on Raw and SmackDown. Oh, went for the forearm and he barely clipped him right there. Like Mick McKay might have hurt himself a little bit more than he did Dolph Ziggler, but nonetheless he did clip him with that elbow, just the tip of it. Oh my God, and he jumps out of the ring again and he misses this time though. Oh, and another vaulting body press right there. Typical Mick McKay, launching his body as fast and as hard as he can into the superstars that he gets into the ring with. Oh.
This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral.
You know, I might have to change that hair up a little bit. It is a little too bronzy for me. Don't think so, Ziggy.
Well put, and I'm certain he has plenty of fight left.
Woo! Take a knife edge, brother. You're going to be feeling that all the time. You step into the ring with me. Oh, no. Get back. Oh, yes. Yes. Nice DDT. Tornado DDT.
Oh, Dolph Ziggler's cocky. He's arrogant and brash, and he loves showing the world what he can do.
Oh, hurricane run-up from Mick McKay. My Lord, Mick McKay bringing that NXT fight, and then a top rope moonsault. Hitting it. Gaining control of this matchup from the gate. It was a little bit of offense from Ziggler, and now it's Mick McKay with a choke slam there, trying to impress Paul Heyman so that maybe he can become the next Paul Heyman guy. Oh, and another moonsault. Two moonsaults already in this matchup from the top rope. Went for the spine buster there. Ziggler turned it into a huge DDT. Now he's going to the top rope. Is he going to fly? Oh, mamma mia, what an elbow drop.
Anyone when it comes to athleticism, showmanship, and five-star performances within those ropes. But
now Dolph Ziggler regaining control, but Mick McKay kicking him in the face. Having none of it. Oh, and an arm drag takedown from Ziggy. Oh, Ziggy. Ziggy and the Stooges. Oh, yeah. I believe that is the dragon suplex that Mick McKay likes to use so much. And now, McKay up top. Oh, flipping senton. And he hit all of it. Not going for any pins here, though. Oh, he went for the elbow, and Ziggler gave him a knee to the gut for his troubles. Oh, neck breaker. Ziggler going for the pin here. Not even on one count, though. Not a 1, a 2, or even a 3 is going to be administered in Mick McKay's debut. Ziggler going for the submission move. The submission move. He's got that armbar locked in. But Mick McKay fighting desperately to get out of it. Oh, and he did a couple of hard shots to Ziggler's face. Oh, and another vaulting body press. Shoving his body into Ziggler as hard as he can, sometimes inflicting more damage to himself than he does his opponent. Mick McKay back in control. What is he going to do here? Suplex, shouting. He is shouting to the top of the arena right now with the moves, with the smackdown that he's laying on Dolph Ziggler. Irish whip, clothesline. Running again, oh, and shoving that knee into Ziggler's face, and now he's going back up to the top rope. Ziggler rolling over. He is in pain, ladies and gentlemen. Now his own elbow drop. My Lord. Excitement galore in this matchup. Nice drop kick there.
We could be seeing the end for Dolph Ziggler. There's a good chance
Mick McKay out on the apron now. He's begging for Dolph Ziggler to get to his feet. He's waiting, and oh, he went for the blockbuster, and somehow Ziggler reversed it with an elbow, and Mick McKay somehow landed on his feet. That was kind of glitchy if you ask me, but still, Ziggler reversing it. Oh my God, this has been an epic debut match. Oh! Ziggler went for one of his signature moves, I believe, that power bomb or the knee, the running knee, I don't know what it was. But Mick McKay turned it into an extreme power bomb right there. Oh my God, you see the versatility of Mick McKay. Oh my God, I did not see that coming 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I did not. Oh, and he went for it again, and McKay caught him with another power bomb. Oh my God, 2 power bombs. And now he's got him up for the Dream Killer, and he hit it. The Dream Killer. Is that going to be enough to put Ziggler away? He's going for the pin. He's not wasting any time here. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. Mick McKay wins his debut match at SmackDown. Dolph Ziggler did not know that he was going to be facing such a tough competitor tonight in the ring. There you have it right there. That move, that's I don't know what it's called exactly, but that move that Ziggler was going for with his knees, and Mick McKay caught him twice in a powerbomb. And then he delivers that Dream Killer, the move that has killed many a NXT superstar's dreams and turned them into nightmares. Mick McKay, he is victorious in his debut match on Tuesday Night SmackDown.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I can't believe it. That was freaking awesome. Welcome to the main roster. I hear you. Well, thank you for a trophy. Win by submission. Authority challenged failed. Okay, well, I didn't even pay attention to the authority challenge. But thank you for letting me know that I am a complete and utter failure when it comes to Triple H's standards. Like I really give a damn what Triple H and Stephanie McMahon think. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode of WWE 2K17, My Career Mode for Mick McKay. We had an opportunity to make it to the main roster on Raw. And before we leave, though, Renee Young wants to interview the NXT champion, and it feels like the authority is displeased with Mick McKay. What do you got to say about that? And it looks like they finally cut down on the body oil sheen in the backstage area. Oh my God, that was stupid. I don't give a damn what Triple H thinks about me. And he just walked away. He didn't even, say anything. He just walked away. Just walked away. Nice interview there. Whatever. I guess that's a glitch as well. But either way, like I was saying, that's going to be it. We had an opportunity to make our debut on Raw. It was thwarted by Kofi Kingston, a member of the New Day. Even though he didn't really put up much of a fight there. And he's probably got a concussion from his troubles now. But then we make our debut on Tuesday Night SmackDown and annihilate Dolph Ziggler. So Paul Heyman, if you're not impressed with that, then I don't know what jingles your jangle, okay? And who in the hell is this? Is this Sakamoto? It is Sakamoto, ladies and gentlemen, a rematch from the NXT TakeOver event. It appears that Sakamoto is following Mick McKay to the main roster. And he's got some new digs on it, and I'm digging that blue. But ladies and gentlemen, you see it right there. Wow, there's so many matches on this card now. So many opportunities. Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, my good friend Death Clutch has made it to the main roster, it seems. Triple threat. Wow, that looks like a good triple threat other than Bo Dallas. Why does Big Show look like he's going to, scare you or something? It looks like he's scared of somebody. I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, the next episode we are going to go one-on-one in a rematch with Sakamoto. It's not for the NXT Championship, though. Let's go ahead and look at a few things, though. Good t-shirt sales. Here we go. What are the rankings right now? Ah, Sakamoto's in the rankings for the Intercontinental Champion. It looks like it might be an inevitable showdown between him and Seth Rollins. Mick McKay and Seth Rollins, that is. Brock Lesnar. I don't see Baron Blade. Maybe we finally annihilated Baron Blade from the ranking system. I don't know how, but maybe he is finally gone for good. But do me a favor as tall as Big Catholic, drop that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you are enjoying this WWE 2K17 series. And we will see you on the next episode.